Gypsy Rose's ex-husband Ryan Anderson is coming for her current boyfriend Ken. Ryan has not been shy about the fact that he does not like Ken, and obviously for good reasons. If you watch the reality show, then you know that Gypsy basically left him for Ken, and that's definitely going to hurt. But Ryan has been throwing little jabs at Ken and going off on him in recent lives, and it's kind of getting him in trouble with his job because he works at a school, and apparently the school got contacted about the fact that Ryan keeps going on TikTok Live, and it's become a whole thing. Gypsy also recently had a gender reveal, and Ryan decided he was going to talk about that as well. It is just always something when it comes to Gypsy and the people that are associated with her, so we're going to get into all the latest in Gypsy news. Before we get into anything, I want to let you guys know about a brand that I love and also the sponsor of today's video, which is Lumi. Lumi completely changed the game for me in terms of staying fresh all day long, and I'm super excited to be sharing them with you guys today. Lumi was actually invented by an OBGYN, and it's clinically proven to block odor all day long, up to 72 hours. Lumi blocks odor before it starts. Lumi comes in 8 different scents, and it's not just for your underarms, it's for everywhere. It does not stain your clothes, which I feel like is super important. It just leaves you feeling so fresh and clean and good about yourself. And for the cream tube, when you apply it, it literally just rubs right into your skin. You can't even see it. And same for the stick. It will not show on the skin. And I don't know about you guys, but I need to be smelling good. I feel like if I am smelling good, then I'm feeling confident about myself. And Lumi is just, when I tell you, the toasted coconut, okay, that smell is so good. Whenever I'm wearing it, I'm always just like wanting to sniff like myself because I'm just feeling myself. If you're looking for the best place to start, I definitely suggest the Lumi Starter Pack Bundle. It is a deal that is 30% off and it includes free shipping. You'll get a full-size stick deodorant, a cream deodorant tube, and 2 free extras like wipes or a mini body wash. It's literally everything you need to stay fresh. And just for my followers, Lumi is offering an additional $5 off the Starter Pack Bundle. That's over 40% off when you order at my link in the description and enter my code SPILLSESH at checkout. Don't miss out on this deal. So click the link in the description, head on over to Lumi and start feeling so good and fresh today. Thank you to Lumi for sponsoring today's video, and let's get into the news. The last time Ryan was on TikTok Live, he was calling out Ken for a number of things, claiming he didn't have a job and he was living off of Gypsy. And on top of that, he was also claiming that if Gypsy wasn't pregnant right now, that she would probably be back with him.
Like, Gypsy's pregnant, right? Why doesn't the dude have a job? Does the dude have a job yet? Like, Ken, you got a job yet? I mean, well, you held a job and what, you lost it? And you quit or something? Like, what's the deal? I mean, get a job, bruh. You think you about to be a daddy, but you ain't got no damn job? What a joke. You just gonna live off Gypsy forever? Do I honestly believe that if Gypsy wasn't pregnant, would she be back with me? Possibly. You want my honest opinion? Possibly.
He also went on to say that Gypsy does love him, even though the comments were telling him otherwise, and to move on. But once again, Ryan was on TikTok Live where he was claiming he wasn't going to be talking about Ken. But of course, that didn't last for very long. Ryan at one point decided to make a comment about Ken being part of the LGBTQ+ community.
And those who are Team Ken, good for you. I mean, I'm happy. I support the LGBTQ. Oh. God, I'm so mean. I am just playing. Who dat?
Now, a couple months ago, there was a rumor going around that Ken was previously dating a man named Steve Woods and left him for Gypsy. But both Ken and Gypsy have denied this to have any truth to it and tried to say that it was just a fake account that was saying this and making all of these claims about Ken. But clearly Ryan decided to poke some fun at this rumor while on live, even though, like I said, he alleged he wasn't going to be talking about Ken.
Guys, I'm not going to talk bad about what's his face today. Like, it seems to get me in trouble when I do, and so I'm not gonna do it. I don't really get in trouble.
But it seems like as much as he wants to say he doesn't like the drama and he doesn't want to talk about Gypsy and her new life with Ken, it always circles back to the same old conversation, or at least getting one started. Ryan even later did a poll where he was asking his viewers if they think that Gypsy still keeps in contact with him or not.
Y'all think she still contacts me? Let me do a poll on that. I will do a poll. Last poll. Do you think Gypsy still contacts me? Yeah, red is yes, blue is no. Do you think she still contacts me? I kind of wonder what y'all think. Red is yes, blue is no. Do y'all think she still contacts me, reaches out? Majority says yes. Just curious. Just curious. Why wouldn't she reach out to me, right? I'm not going to answer if we still talk. I did a poll that says, what do you think? And that's all I'm going to say.
Aside from him trying to stir the pot a bit between him and Gypsy, there's some other things that have happened recently as people who are more so on the side of Ken decided to call up Ryan's place of work. And he works at a school. And they basically tell these people that work at his school that they do not like him. And I guess this was all an attempt to get him to leave Gypsy alone and stop talking about her. And he ended up addressing the whole drama, saying that he's entitled to say what he wants about Ken.
One lady, like on my last one where I called him a punk ass or whatever, lady like tried to create drama at my work over it. Some lady in England was like, come on, really? Get a life, lady. If one person can tell him to if one person can tell Ken to get a job and like have an opinion on it, it's me. Just for the record.
Calling his place of work is certainly crazy because it's like, what are they going to do about it? Like they're not going to tell him to stop going on TikTok live, I guess. So that's just wild to me. But Gypsy is currently pregnant, and that's been a whole other drama of people telling Ryan that he is the dad, even though him and Gypsy have said multiple times that based on how far along she is, there's just no way the baby is his, and that they were already broken up way before she conceived. But still, people were bringing up the baby to Ryan since Gypsy had just announced that she was having a baby girl, and he was getting some congratulations on the baby girl comments, and he was just like, okay guys, like, no, it's not my baby. But he did make a comment about the fact that she knew the gender before she did her gender reveal party, and he didn't really know why she had a gender reveal party, kind of judging her a little bit for it and saying that he even knew the gender because she told him about it privately. So there was some gender reveal drama.
Congrats on the daughter. Come on, guys. Yeah, I knew it was a girl a while ago. So did Gypsy. Like, so did everybody. If you knew anything about Gypsy, you knew that it was a girl. I mean, everybody knew that. So I didn't think the point, I didn't know, like, honestly, I get why you do a gender reveal, but if you already know, then what's the point? Like, that's my opinion.
There's always something, he always has to comment on a little something, even though he claims, you guys, that he doesn't want to talk about it. I think it would be different if he was just kind of like owning up that every time he goes on live, he talks about her and Ken, but he denies it. And then it's just like, what are we doing? And what's also crazy is that he says all these things, about her and makes these little comments and these jabs and kind of judging her, calling her out on her actions or calling Ken out. And then he goes on to say that he doesn't understand why she gets hate and criticism. He doesn't understand why people talk about her or are interested in the things that are going on, even though like he is sitting on live and he talks about the fact that he misses her, that he was hurt by her, that she still reaches out to him. And that's not exactly going to send people over to her socials and praise her. They're seeing this guy who's like venting about being really hurt. And some people are like, oh my gosh, like I feel really bad for this guy. Some people don't like him, but the people that are, feeling like they need to defend him, they are getting up there and they are posting negatively about Gypsy because they feel bad for Ryan. But it's just crazy that time and time again, he talks about these things and then is like, I don't know why she gets hate. Like, well, I mean, let's look at those lives again. And it is both of them that get the backlash. There's people that don't like Ryan and they are Team Ken, like that one person that called his place of work. They were Team Ken because this is like become some sort of Twilight. Like there's teams here, you guys. It's so strange and crazy that this has been the turn of Gypsy Rose's life. But even with the negative comments about doing TikTok live and talking about Gypsy, he really just doesn't seem to care. I mean, obviously he continues to talk about it, so he doesn't care, but he seems to only be looking at the good, the positivity, the things that are being said about him that are nice, because he made a TikTok the other day thanking those who have supported him on the platform. And I mean, there was no mention of negativity going around.
Anyway, guys, I just wanted to do a video. I noticed I haven't done a video in a while. I've been doing lives recently. And guys, the feedback that I get from my TikTok lives is awesome. Like, I know there's been 3 girls who've made TikTok videos about my lives. And those are so great to me. I love seeing that from people. I love hearing that they laugh at them. I know they're laughing at my mannerisms and things I do. And, I do those stupid polls, but now it's become a thing. It's just what I do. And guys, I enjoy doing my lives. If y'all want me to continue doing TikTok lives, let me know in the comments. And if you don't want me to do them, keep that to yourself.
So I guess we will just continue to be seeing more of Ryan on TikTok since he likes it so much, and I'm sure he'll continue talking about Gypsy as well, even though it's not the best look. But this has kind of become his version of a reality show now, I guess, since I don't know why he would really be on her Lifetime show ever again, unless they were to talk more about the divorce process and such, but otherwise I don't really see him being in it. So this is what he's got going on, and he sure is being open, even though people have just told him many times to not be so open about the feelings on Gypsy and move on. But that is what he had to say recently online about Ken and Gypsy and the baby and everything. I want to know what you guys think about all of this in the comments. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye, guys.